matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. So stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 1 for 3. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Edwin Encarnacion now. Here comes the first pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off and running is Lindor. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Payoff pitch one more time. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting third.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He settles in, hitting an eye-popping .404. He's also taken him deep 6 times, so there's some ownage in this matchup. 1-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Yonder Alonso.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. McCann over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's hitless in 6 tries. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. In the dirt here. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And Martinez swings and misses on a good pitch as he's retired for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted. He can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Nico Goodrum is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick. keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Nico Goodrum becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ramirez is up with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. 1-0 delivery. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll slap the tag on him heading back to first, and the inning is over. Tigers failed to make any noise. We'll move to stepping in, Yan Gomes, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now batting, James McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the... Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a step off. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion drew a base on balls his first time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Josh Donaldson will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Yonder Alonso. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1. On to the next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Will start things out here against Corey Kluber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Nick Castellanos now. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
strike two as the fastball is fouled off to the right. 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Cabrera is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Kluber steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Seared down the first baseline, and no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. Fouled away. Cabrera leads off second with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Gomes is retired. 2 down now. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. One left for the... Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 0-1 delivery. Nope. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. And the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Missed with a slider.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out. So digging in now, Nico Goodrum. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, number 14.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Slider up that he gets a call on.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Kluber's ready. Here's the 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Here's Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Fouled off. Popped him up. Candelario has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Edwin Encarnacion now. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Jacoby Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
James McCann stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Alonso might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Kluber sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least 1 more batter. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out into right center. Well hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Next for the Tigers, Nicholas Castellanos. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back in standing. Alonso is off at first with 2 away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
We'll see Miguel ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Victor Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order. Ready now, Yan Gomes.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it. I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dio, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, number 14. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Swings through the slider there. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Striding into the box, James McCann will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, John.
First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. Struck him out. Cleveland, good night.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Detroit Tigers claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Daniel Norris gets the W on the mound. Corey Kluber was dominant on his way to 19 strikeouts, but is still tagged with a loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to and drive home safely.